So what is a rotary motor? What is a rotary engine? So since we're talking about the engine, that you've done your research, obviously a lifetime, and you love them. Tell people, what is a rotary motor?
So interesting enough, going back to those same 60s, Mazda marketed the motor, and it was called a rotary piston engine. That was the marketing. So you'd see rotary piston engine. And at first it was like, okay, now in our context, it's kind of, that's weird, but we understand it way better. I'm thinking, how is Mazda trying to educate people at that time? You say something that people know, piston, and it happens to be a rotary piston. So literally, and you'll see people doing that, there's a little triangle, and it has a face just like a piston, crown on it. And it just happens to go around an eccentric shaft in this kind of, if you were a kid and you ever did the spiral, what was those called?
The spirograph.
The spirograph.
Yeah.
Spirograph.
Literally, it's a spirograph inside the engine where the crank is turning, 3 times less than the actual, the rotor is turning 3 times less. It's a spirograph, literally. It's a peanut spirograph. This rotor goes around, but it's literally, the rotor is just acting as a piston. There's no valves. There's no head. There is anything. The fuel comes, and this is one of the inefficiencies of the rotary. The fuel basically just goes right into the combustion chamber. It kind of goes around, compresses, and the exhaust goes right out straight. The flame goes out. There's no exhaust valves to shroud anything. That's why the sound is so loud to begin with. There's no shrouding. There's nothing. And it comes out probably about anywhere from 13 to 1,800 degrees, one of the hottest running engines out there. So literally, in the easiest way, it's just they've converted pistons up and down motion into a round and round motion. And basically every single face of those 3 has a combustion event. So
which creates the compression.
Exactly. So literally, to make it easy, they just switched the way that the motion is in the engine instead of the up and down. I sent Gabe that video. The piston engine goes boing, 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 and the rotary goes, That was a marketing commercial from Mazda in the 70s here.
I've seen that. Recently somebody posted that.
Yeah, we did.
Did you do it? Oh, okay.
No, because Bern sent it to me. I'm like, this is awesome.